And I am trying to, like, you know, I'm just trying to, like, live, okay? Live to see another day. That's what everyone's trying to do. Hi my cherries, welcome back to another video, and today I just want to actually literally just get ready because I'm going to the grocery store. Yay. And I'm so bored and I haven't worn makeup in a while, so I would just really like to put on some makeup. And it is hot as hell where I live right now. It's like 82, so if you hear the fan, as per usual, I'm sorry. I had to turn off my other fan, and that's the only fan that really works because it's really loud. But yeah, so let's just get into this because, girl. Hi my cherries. So in the beginning portion of this video, I did talk about COVID-19, and now that I'm listening back to myself and how lifeless I sound, it sounds like I wasn't taking anything very seriously. And it kind of just sounded like I was like acting, I just didn't like the way that it came out. So I just wanted to cut the first part of this video out instead of cutting the whole video, like just not doing it, because I really want this video to go up. But I just want to say that we should all stay at home and stay healthy and try to take extra precautions on our environment that we create in our house, like washing your hands, defecting everything that you touch when you go outside and coming back inside, and just try as much possible to stay at home. I know it's kind of hard to stay at home. Trust me, I know. But I really want this video to go up because it does involve a really fun story about my first job at Joann's. And honestly, this video helped me get some anxiety off of me from this whole pandemic that we're having right now. And yeah, so let's get back to the video. So sorry if there's like a weird cut and I'm already putting foundation on. I just felt like the first beginning of this video was very nonchalant, or it just didn't make me feel good, and I don't want to make you guys not feel comfortable watching it. So peace out. And yeah. I'm using Covergirl's Skin Milk, as well as the Becca. I'm showing. Oh wait, I literally said I wasn't gonna get into products. All right, these are the like only products I'm gonna get into. So the Covergirl Skin Milk and the Becca Skin Love. The Becca Skin Love is in the shade. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I don't know if you can. I'll put it up in the screen. This one is in the shade 560. I'm also gonna take a Shop Miss A. Oh, it's an AOA Studio High Def brush. But yeah, like that's all I could say because I really don't know like how to. You know, I'm only a kid. Like that's the thing that like I need to realize is that I'm only like a kid, and I should leave like some of the serious stuff to bigger YouTubers, or not even YouTubers at all, like the governor, someone that knows what they're talking about. This brush literally absorbed everything but the skin milk. But yeah, I literally know that like a lot of like I know that like a lot of people are like upset about Ms.Rona, like, you know, so am I. Not only is prom and graduation canceled, and I am a senior, but I did lose my job. I was working for the school. They would put me in like retail, like local retailers, and the school would pay me, not the retailers. And so basically I had that job for like 2 weeks, but supposedly, because right when those 2 weeks happened, that's when Corona was getting serious, and it wasn't in our city yet, and then it came to our city, and then like supposedly they told like all of the high school workers like to stop working, and I never got that memo. So I continued working my 3-day out of the week job for like literally just like 3 weeks. Yeah, it was 3 weeks that I was working, and it would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I worked. It might have been 2 weeks now that I'm thinking about it. I worked, and you know, it wasn't that bad. There was a lot of people that were like, they were nice. Like, I had some nice coworkers, not all of them. I did have some nice coworkers. I like, if I'm gonna be honest, I worked at Joann's. I don't know if this video is gonna bite me in the ass one day. Hopefully not. But I worked at Joann's Fabrics here in my city, and it was like, you know, it was fun. I did get like, not bored, but I did get like tired because they put me at one task and one task only, and that was to restock ribbons, and I was like dreading it the whole time because I was like, we have too much ribbon. Like, because they would be like, because the first time that I restocked ribbon, they were like, okay, so what you're gonna do is that you're going to get all this ribbon and just put it back there, like put it where it is, like, and they gave me like this little scanner, and then they were like, as well as once when you find something that doesn't fit, put it in the overstock bin. And I was like, okay, that's easy. So I did like the majority of it, and then the rest was overstocked, and I was like, there's too much. Like, there's literally a little bit too much of shit in here. Like, I don't think like it's, I literally was just like, I don't know, like there's too much shit. Like, I was like, we're overstocked everything. But the thing is that I didn't tell them, so hopefully they didn't think that I was just a lazy bitch and like just didn't do it. But basically, on the 3rd day there, I went in and I was like, you know, like I was restocking the ribbon, and I was completely done. Like, there was nothing I could do, and I was only 15 minutes into my shift. And I was like, I literally looked at one of my coworkers that I didn't know was like, she wasn't like my manager, but I just looked at her and I was like, do you have anything else that I could do? Because I'm literally like restocking nothing. She put me to work on on restocking the storage units. I was like, what does she make me restock? Because she made me do multiple things. She made me restock the storage units. And I was like, cool, I'll obviously do that. That's cool with me. And so when I get done, when I get to the storage units, there was like nothing there. I was like, y'all really needed me to restock these because y'all have me restock ribbon. And then I go over here to the storage section, there's nothing here. Like, but okay, I think I'm gonna use Shape Tape, to be honest, for my mustache area, because this is pretty, yeah, this is all dried out. There's nothing in here. I love this Makeup Revolution. Too bad Ulta's not open. So, you just can't get the best of both worlds. Okay. So, so once I got done restocking that, I had to restock some cosplay shit because I guess, we have a brand at Joann's that does cosplays in a bag. So basically you get like these little bags and you get to make like a cape or like whatever character that is assigned to that bag you'll get to make. And so I did that, and that was like the hardest thing ever. And literally, like, because our store didn't have like the exact layout that it wanted, and it was just hard, and I didn't know, like, I didn't want to, I literally had, I swear to God, there was this one manager that just hated the shit out of me. Like, she did not like me, like, for no reason. Sorry, I just had to set my face like real quick because I'm just not liking how sweaty I am. So I swear to God that like manager did not like me whatsoever. And so, So yeah, so basically what happened was is that I was working my last day I was working. I did not want to go home. Like, I didn't know that it was my last day working, but I like had really fun. You know, the whole time that I was there, I like really felt like that I wasn't treated as an employee. I was treated like I was like some little bitch. Like, because I remember I was like, do you mind if I get an apron or like something? Because Joanne employees have to wear aprons. I was like, do you mind if I get an apron? And the manager that I was talking to that day, she was like, yeah, sure. And then she told another employee, like, can you get him an apron? And then she was like, he doesn't even work for us. He works for the school. Why is he gonna get an apron? And she was like, okay, you're not gonna get an apron. And I was like, okay, so when people just see me like restock and they're over here thinking that this is the discount, like literally I had a customer go up to me and she was like, is this the discount like rack? And I was like, no, this is restock. I'm restocking. Or I hate when a lot of them are like, they're like, or the other day they were, not the other day, I had one customer be like right in front of my manager. She was like, oh, you work here? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, but you don't have an apron. And I was like, that's because they didn't give one to me. Like, I literally, like, I wasn't fucking around. Like, the only thing that I ever fucking wanted was a fucking apron. Literally, fucking apron. And they couldn't give it to me. So, I showed up with my own apron. And everyone fucking respected me. I'm in a name drop. I really met this nice girl. The nice girl that made me restock storage and shit. Her name is Yolanda. She's the badass. I swear to God, she is that bitch. Like, and then so the last day that I was working, I had to I helped them with online orders because I was literally done with everything. So I was like, is there anything else like that y'all want me to do? Like, I'm done restocking the hems. I'm done restocking all this. Like, done. Like, and so what did she make me do? Oh, first I went and I did all that, and then so I restocked the hems, I restocked the storage, I did like literally all that, and then I went back and they made me restock fabrics, and that was kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, because they had it organized in a certain way, and it was organized not by pattern, but it was organized by number, and numbers are just like too many numbers, just crazy. And so when I was restocking them, you know, it was literally like just trying to solve a puzzle. It's like, okay, this is the color scheme, but the numbers match up, but they're not the same color. What do you do? And then it's like, we'll put them to the closest number, like put them not to the closest number, put them to the closest color that they match. So so basically the whole number thing was throwing me off, but then also the color, because they were just contradicting each other, and I was like, okay. So I am obsessed with this palette. This palette is by Colourpop. This is the Colourpop Pretty Guardian palette with Sailor Moon. Love this collection. I thought it was coming back, but I guess to do to Ms.Rona, she's not. So I just want to do like a simple eye look, to be honest. So I found out that I lost my job because the one thing that like was like a red alert is that I was missing my time card. My time card had vanished, and I was like, which one of these bitches took it?
These bitches don't support me. These bitches are waiting for my motherfucking downfall, bitch. But I would never motherfucking fall. They waiting for my downfall, bitch, but I would never fall, bitch.
Like, I literally was like, who took my fucking time card? Like, and then, so I emailed my employer, basically. And I was like, hey, just letting you know that I was at work today, and I had no time card. Like, I was there, Yolanda knows, blah blah blah. Like, I was working with her all day basically. So if you have any questions, just ask Yolanda. And like and that was like before my last day. So I work Fridays, Saturday, and Sundays. And so I had just finished on Friday. I called and I was like, to be honest, like I should have not called. Like, I should have just gone to work on Friday. But on Friday I called and I was like, do I work today? Like, cause I know I work, but like this whole corona thing's happening, like I don't know what's the tea, like do I work or not? And they were like, oh, you know, cause I'm not gonna name my manager. But there was a girl and she was like, oh, like, you know, like right now, like we're fine, we're closing at special hours and like it's gonna get involved because I'm only supposed to be working 3 hours. Welcome to getting a job through high school. They literally like control your hours and how long you work. So it is not good. Like I would recommend doing that, because I'll save that for another video. But so I had to turn on the fan. It's hot as hell. I had to turn on the fan. And so if you do hear a slight in the background, I am so sorry, but it is in my closet and I am trying to, like, you know, I'm just trying to like live, okay? Live to see another day. That's what everyone's trying to do. And so basically I got an email. Well, okay, so I called and they were like, you know what, due to store hours, because I was only supposed to work from 5 to 7, but they changed the store hours due to corona. And they were like, well, you know what, due to store hours, like, I don't know, like, I can't really, like, change, like, you know, like, come in when the manager's there. And I was like, okay. So I came in, the next day, which is Saturday, to work my regular shift. And the manager wasn't there. So I was like, okay, like, I honestly, like, the whole time I was there, she wasn't there. Like, so, like, I think I've only seen her once. This is a very, very powdery shade. Very good. So I, like, you know, like, I went in thinking that the manager would be there. I got in and I was like, is such and such here? They're like, no. And I was like, who's here? Like, who's managing today? And then it was like another manager that I did not even know, who, like, I didn't even meet her. So I was like, these people do not, like, there's too many managers here. Too many managers and not enough people actually caring. Like, and so yeah, so that's literally, like, and the last day that I worked, it went by so fast. I was doing online orders. I did have like a couple of shitty customers. Literally, like, it was not fun. Like, and the thing is that, like, I'll say this, I'm not an essential store. That wasn't an essential store. Joann's is not an essential. It's not as essential. Essential? Essential. It's not as essential. It's not a store that should be open during the pandemic. That's basically it. Like, the last thing people need right now is fabric. Last thing people need. Birthday supplies. Decor. Party supplies. That's the last thing that people need. Like, you know, like, we may be, like, essential to certain things, but it's like, girl, we have families too. Like, I have, like, my mom, like, my mom's, she's a medical worker, so she's literally in their section right now. So, like, I know my mom is, I know what she's doing. But a lot of these people come to the store and I'm like, girl, what are you doing here? Like, stay home. Like, there's a stay-at-home order for a reason. Like, and that's oh my god, that's another thing. I also emailed her about that too. I was like, okay, so we're at a stay-at-home order. Like, do I still report to work? Like, what the, like, how I, that's when I asked her, I was like, do I have a job? Like, I was like, I asked my, the worker, my main person that I work for, which is the school. I asked her, I was like, do I still have a job? And, like, she didn't get back to me. So, by the time that I knew that I had no job, it was already too late. I would love to you really can't do anything else with this look besides blend it. But honestly, I'm just gonna, like, you already know, like, fabric stores are not essential. Don't know why, like, Michael's, everything else, they closed, but Joann's was fucking open. And I remember going in one day after the stay-at-home order was placed, and literally this woman came up and she was like, thank God Joann's is open. And I was like, I understand some people have anxiety and they like to craft and stuff, but like when shit's getting serious, you should have already been prepared. like we already, like when Corona came in like late January, like we were prepared. Like we went to the store, we got everything because we knew how people were gonna react. We didn't know that it was gonna, like, we didn't know that it was gonna go this bad. Like we didn't really think that California and LA and like literally everything was gonna be like that. California and LA are the same thing, I know. They're necessary. They're not necessary. They're basically the same thing. But like we already knew that, like, you know, that once when they started sending planes, and once when the planes started coming here to pick up all the Americans that were left over there to come over here, we knew that some shit was gonna happen. Like, it just takes that one person to fuck it up for all of us. Like, but so yeah, like I really didn't feel like that we needed to be open, and a lot of my coworkers didn't feel like that we needed to be open either. But we opened, we did the damn thing, you know. It's good. Like, I enjoyed working there, to be honest, because I got to have experience and I got to learn, even though, like, you know, there were some like shitty people that still didn't like bring me down on how to do the job, because there's always going to be shitty people. I've dealt with shitty people my whole fucking life. Like, I'm not afraid of a shitty person. And my mom's so scared. Like, she literally, my mom was so scared because she was like, if someone talks to you badly, I already know how you're gonna be. And I was like, how? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, and then she was like, you're just gonna like talk to them like so rudely, like you can't handle it. And literally, like, this was the day that the stay-at-home order was just put in place. No, this is like a day after the stay-at-home order was put in place. And so basically what happened was that Joann made a statement. They made a statement on their Instagram. And I think that statement was like, we're open, blah, blah, blah. And so people knew that, like, we were open and shit. And then I guess not along the lines, but I guess they did release a video on their Instagram. And it's like how to make a face mask out of 100% cotton fabric and elastic. And so basically what happened was that the whole store ran out of elastic. Everyone was literally gathering for the elastic. And I had so many people come up to me and was like, do you have elastic? Where's your elastic? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, elastic's over there. Don't know where, but it's over there somewhere. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, like, feel free to ask me for a price check or whatever. And then I remember this one girl, she was like, where's your 100% cotton fabric? And I was like, somewhere over here. Like, I literally, because I was in fabric, and I was like, it's somewhere over here. I was like, I don't know where, but it's somewhere over here. And then she was like, okay, great. And then she was like, and where's your elastic? And I was like, it's over there. Like, I literally pointed directly at elastic. I was like, it's over there, but I don't know if we have any more because a lot of people have been going buying it. And then she was like, okay, well, I'll go check. And then she was like, is it for free? And I was like, for free? I was like, she was like, yeah. Joann's posted a thing saying that if you get a 100% cotton fabric and elastic, it's free. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I didn't say I didn't know that policy. I just said I don't know. And then she was like, you work at Joann's, what do you mean you don't know? And I was like, girl, I work at Joann's, calm down. It's not like I'm working for the fucking United States of America. Like, swear to God. Like, But you know, I didn't give her attitude, so that was really nice of me. But yeah, so that was my time working at Joann's. Honestly, like, I've literally, like, I can't really talk shit because, like, I liked working there. The people there sucked. But yeah, it wasn't like, and I got job experience. Like, this was my first job ever. Like, and I'm super grateful that I got the job. But like, girl, that was a job. Like, I just wish I worked there long enough to like to be able to get like unemployment, but no. Do you guys want like an in-depth like video of me like teaching you how I do my makeup? Because I don't know, like, I feel like I do makeup good on others, but on me, I don't know. Alright, let me go finish up this look and I'll be right back. Alright, my cherries, this is the finished look. I'm literally just going through the grocery store. I don't even know why, but I just wanted to feel so extra and just feel good for once. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys like it. Please give it a good old thumbs up, and I hope you guys stay safe during these dark times. I'll see you cherries later. Bye. Stay in school, do your schoolwork, wash your hands, stay at home, and wash your ass. I don't even know what I said because I'm literally like trying to blank out on this conversation. I'm just not happy. Like, I just really love the lightest amount of everything, do I? I literally either go too dark or too light in my foundations or concealers. Literally, I'm so hot, like, and I am trying to, like, you know, I'm just trying to like live, okay? Live to see another day. That's what everyone's trying to do.